Trash Talk Podcast.
What is good, Matt? How you doing, brother?
Another day in paradise, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, brother. All right, bro. So this is kind of like an impromptu episode, I guess. We had some time and we're like, let's do it.
I was going to say that's the most important part. With kids and wives, when it's quiet in the house, this is a rare moment. I'm sure my cats will be around to make another guest appearance and get in all my shit like they always do. But, no, absolutely. I mean, there's no Michigan, Ohio State on today. So, I mean, they decided to cancel that. So, I mean, there's no point in watching college football today either if there's Ohio State's not on.
I mean, which kind of sucks, right? Like, I mean, I'm gonna watch the Florida game at 7, but usually that Michigan Ohio State game is like the biggest hype thing ever. You know, they talk about for hours on ESPN all Saturday morning, even before then. You know, so
it's a pretty serious thing in Ohio. It's pretty interesting, especially down in Columbus. They get real creative and they will literally go and erase every single M in the city. Like they'll go get giant tape, they'll cover up M. So if your like store logo has an M in it, they'll go and cover it up. So it's a lot of fun. It's always fun. I mean, but it wouldn't have been fun this year. It's never really is for them. I think they've won twice in the past like 20 years. Sucks. But they'll still complain and be like, "Oh, we still lead the series." Shut up.
Right. Yeah. All right, bro. Well, this impromptu episode really came about because we got a lot of feedback from the first episode. You know what I mean? So there's a couple things I wanted to talk about before we begin. Number one, though, the number one feedback I keep hearing, we don't talk enough trash. I mean, what do they want from us? They want us to be 100% pessimistic.
I don't know. Maybe they. Yeah, I ain't got no clue. I don't know. I mean, most people don't say I'm the nicest guy in the world, so I don't know how trashy I can get. Wearing a Lakers jersey with my toes.
We can get pretty trashy. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is pretty trashy already. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
But anyways, let's move on. So we got a couple new things this week. We do want to talk about the new episode lineup. So first of all, thanks to everybody who's watching. I'm happy that we're able to get on this platform and just talk and just listen to what you all do. If you guys want to comment, I'll definitely highlight those comments as much as possible. That'll be the first big change. I just want to thank y'all for watching. You know. I do want to talk about Natalie. She's hitting me up like that, straight trash like that shirt. Come on.
Isn't she shopping with the kids? Tell her to focus on Target.
I know, right? She just got to focus on the Target, bro. That's just really rude. But anyways, I do want to move on to our new episode lineup. Okay, so we did get some more feedback besides the not talking enough trash. So first of all, screw all y'all who decided to give us feedback. I'm just kidding. No, thanks for the feedback. So we are going to be going in with the new episode lineup. We're going to have a few different episodes a week. And I'm talking about maybe 2, maybe 3 if we have time, because, you know, we do got kids and stuff. But we're going to be doing a sports episode, a news episode, which we're doing today. And then we're going to have a special guest on every week. Am I right, Mickey?
Yep, sounds good. We liked your feedback. I mean, I'm sure you guys really didn't enjoy us sitting there talking for 53 minutes. So we're going to kind of keep it a little shorter as well. And we're going to go a little bit more in-depth on
each topic. Yeah, definitely. All right. So we got that. With that, if anybody, I mean, really, this is just talking with people like our boys, the people we know, you know. So if you guys want to get on and just talk with us and just chat it up, talk some trash, let us know, because we'd love to have that, or love to have you guys on. The next point of business. So we got our first sponsor already. We got our first sponsor already. Is that crazy?
It's been, we got to pour one out. Hey, hold on. We got to.
Cheers. We got our first sponsor already.
It's not Keystone, so that's a little disappointing.
I know, right? Kevin. Okay, so we got another comment here. Kevin says you have a good talking voice. Kevin's one of my dear old friends. He's really, really old. He can barely get out of bed nowadays. But thanks, Kevin. But anyways,
it's that mic, dude. I sound like I'm under the water, like swimming.
Yeah,
it's fine. We'll get there. I gotta once my unemployment check comes in this week, I might go hit up Target like Natalie and go buy me a headset.
I'm really thinking about getting a mic too, to make it sound even more official. But anyways, we do have a sponsor. It's With His Grace Creations. They're actually going to that company's going to be making us shirts. If you don't know, that company's run by my wife, but she is sponsoring this because she's going to get us some free shirts. What do you think about that, Matt?
That's exciting. I'm super excited.
I know.
We got the logo in yesterday, so now we got a logo up top. I don't know if the viewers noticed that. We got the official logo now. So and then now we're gonna put it on the shirt, and then we'll be matching, dude. That'll be cute.
I'm gonna be really, really happy. I might have a little half chub. We'll see. But anyways, with that. What we're gonna have is a giveaway as well. So if you guys want a shirt, a Trash Talk shirt, please like the video, share it. Once we get to 500 likes on the page, that's when we're going to be giving away one of these shirts, including shipping and all that good stuff, and we'll pick it at random. So please give it a like, share the video, do what you can to help us out, because every little like, every little share really does help us a long way, and it gives us a lot of motivation. Me and Mickey, at the last episode, we were hyped. We were like, oh, we got 150 people. We were hyped, even though I know most of those 150 are friends and fam, but it does not matter because that's what shows us, to keep doing this and keep doing these things. So, but anyway.
We gotta get on that. Every time I log on to the Facebook page, it's always like, would you like to spend $20 and hit like another 500 people or something like that? I'm like over here, man. I'm about to just start donating.
Bro, I'm thinking about just paying my way to the top,
Absolutely.
But anyway, right. All right.
And we say bye-bye.
Oh, okay. What up? What all? How you doing, brother? Nice to see you, man, on the stream. Okay, so you know what? Now that we did our intro, now that we talked about that, we're gonna go ahead and get into some news. What do you think, Mickey?
Sounds good to me, man. I'm really excited. I like what you got planned for us this week. It was an interesting topic. Drinking some beer last night, like, damn, what do I want to do? This is a good one.
All right. So let's get into news first, and then we'll get into that. All right. All right, Mickey. So a couple real big headlines. I mean, really not much has been going on in the world besides COVID. COVID is the number one rampant thing going on right now. But besides that, I mean, the FDA finally approved it. Since last time we spoke, FDA has not improved it emergency-wise, So finally, the FDA approved it, and it is going out very, very soon. I mean, even the military already has 44,000 doses, which we know is 22,000 people that are going to get the vaccine on the first day. What do you think about that, Vero?
I think it's interesting. I think the side effects will be highlighted the most. I feel there wasn't that many side effects throughout the sample size. I was reading this morning, I think there's 4 people who completely lost feeling in their face for ever. I forget what it's called. So,
no way.
Yeah. So, I mean, while it's only 4 people, everyone's like, that's only 4. They did 40,000 some people. I mean,
that's true.
There's still going to be a lot of doubt. And then also too, when it comes, they're going to roll these vaccines out. People get them slowly, but that's not going to mean everybody goes and runs out without masks. Everything goes to normal. They say the vaccine takes a while. So you're literally, I still don't see any really, really big changes till May, I think. I think the vaccine will come out. I think it's good news. I think it's interesting that they're paying people to get the vaccine. I don't know if you read anything about the 1,500 that they're possibly going to offer. It's like I don't know why you have to pay somebody to get a vaccine. I think there will be a lot of skepticism around it, just like there is anytime the government is telling you to do something. So everyone will be like, "Oh my God, I'm getting microchipped. Yeah, I'm dying. I'm gonna die." So
I mean, so that's the thing. Hey, and before I make my two piece, everybody's watching. If you guys have any input, go ahead and throw a comment on there. All right. We'd love to go ahead and emphasize what you guys are talking about, because, this is a sensitive topic for a lot of people. And maybe I might say something that might piss y'all off. I want to hear about it. I want to see your point of view. But I do want to emphasize what Kevin said. I never said that. You're Listen, my voice is better than Fergie. Maybe not Jesus. I don't know. Jesus Christ is kind of, I don't know. He humbles me every day, but I don't know. Fergie definitely, though.
Speaking of Jesus, I know we're going to go away a little off topic here, but Minnesota, they passed the thing where they're only allowed white people into the church.
No, I don't believe
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Okay, we got to talk about that here in a second. But let me get back to the COVID thing. So, first off, like I said last time, shout out to the UK for checking it out for us. Super legit that they hooked us up with that. But I think going into this, the other day I was like sitting down. Not the other day, it was basically yesterday, but I was sitting down and I was thinking about, I was like, yo, you ever seen those mesothelioma commercials? You know what I'm talking about? Like, have you ever been diagnosed with the mesothelioma? You could get this much money. Bro, what if that transfers into this COVID vaccine? What if in like 5-7 years, they're like, hey, have you ever been told to get a COVID vaccine? I might get some money, but it might mess me up. So I don't know, bro. The more I think about it, the more nervous I get about it. But the one thing I am not nervous about is those Pfizer stocks, bro. Oh my God. They are searching right now.
They'll be fine. I think Pfizer's has such a big market cap and they have so many shares. Their stock doesn't move as much as like a Moderna. Like they drop news and the stock will go up $30, and then like it doesn't move around. So Pfizer's a good play as far as it's got low volatility, which is good as well. And they got a lot more going on besides a COVID vaccine, if that makes sense. Where Moderna and a lot of these other ones, they were pretty much penny stocks before, and now they're coming out. I'd say the Johnson & Johnson's one to really watch too. I feel like we'll get news from them here in the next month or so. But
why do you say that?
So they have a couple drugs in the pipeline. They're working on the COVID vaccine. They got government funding. Same with Novavax. Novavax, they had a couple little slips up. AstraZeneca is working on one as well. You have iBio. They're trying to work on like a plant-based COVID vaccine because why not? There's a whole bunch of people trying because of the amount of money that could potentially
be able to.
Yeah. So there's a lot of, and everything's being kind of rushed. I don't know. I find it interesting that we have a COVID vaccine in 7 months, but we don't have a vaccine for like AIDS. We just have like an HIV thing. We don't have anything for cancer. We don't have anything for cancer, but out of nowhere, COVID comes and we have a vaccine in 7 months.
So this is where it gets to real trash talk. So I might be 100% wrong, but if you think about, I was just talking about this with Nate the other day. Not the other day, yesterday again. But okay, so let's talk about Big Pharma for 1 second. They might even cancel this podcast, but listen, Big Pharma, their interest is for people to go out and get medication, right? So getting a COVID vaccine is in their best interest. You know what I mean? So that the economy opens back up, people start getting sick. People getting the flu has gone down 95%. 95%. Again, this is secondhand statistics, but that's what I read. 95%. So that means the flu, people aren't getting shots, people aren't going out and getting medication, whatever it might be. With HIV and cancer, though, they have to keep coming back. There is no real cure, because if they had a real cure, then they have no more customers. You know what I mean?
I completely agree with you, but once again, how the hell do we get a COVID vaccine in 7 months? Not just one. We got like multiple.
They have to open up the economy. You know what I mean? Like they cannot keep it closed. If they keep it closed, then they're not able to, you know, like right now, I'm pretty sure this Christmas is not going to be the biggest Christmas, you know, sales wise of all time. You know, maybe Amazon, but not going to Target or wherever you go and shop for your Christmas gifts, because people aren't going to over to families' houses for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it is right now.
As long as we got Chairman Powell with the Fed, he'll just keep printing money. He don't give a shit. He's just like, oh, the economy's bad. All right, throw another 100 trillion into it. I don't know. Print the money and send it on its way. Like, I love that guy. That guy's a great guy for the stock market. Oh, stock market's dying. I need you to print like another $10 billion and throw it in there for me real quick. They have pumped up the stock market so much. The stock market is actually up 14% year to date
and that's crazy, because people are saying that not going out is going to kill the economy, when really the economy is built upon the stock market. Now, don't get me wrong, it does not benefit the poor individual, but I mean, it only benefits the person
as hell right now. It's going to keep getting inflated.
It really is.
I mean, I don't know what Biden's a huge EV person, and the EV market is so hot right now on the stock market, but Trump, that's how Trump measures his success, is the fucking stock market. So he did and does everything and anything pretty much to keep it bumping up. The man was over here fighting, saying that he didn't lose, and the Supreme Court just came down yesterday and said, sorry, buddy, but we're not going to go forward with this. You lost. And then he's still like two tweets later, he's over there like, the stock market's amazing. Look at that. And it's like, dude, I love it.
It is a disaster.
It's just no, bro. I 100% feel you. It's just one of those things like that we really don't understand who the stock market actually benefits. Number one, it benefits the country's money, right? And then on top of that, it really only benefits mostly people who are invested into it. Now, out of all the people I know, I only know a handful of people that actually invest into the stock market. So it really doesn't impact a lot of people. But of course, you know, we go down to that old conservative trickle down economics, and I don't want to get into that. So I'm going to be here forever. But let's get into something else, actually. Did you hear? I mean, this goes into stocks as well, but did you hear that Oracle, Tesla, and Hewlett Packard are leaving California?
Texas, baby.
They're going to the big T. They're going to the big T, bro. I mean, like, they're going to get tax breaks like crazy because California, you know, taxed the hell out of somebody. So going to Texas, they're gonna get a huge tax break. I mean, I feel like that is an investable stock, right?
Tesla just they actually I forgot who they partnered with. I read it yesterday. They partnered with somebody to have a Tesla AR-15 dropped in freaking Texas. Way.
I'll buy one, bro.
They're gonna have the Tesla emblem on the side of it, and Tesla was the first. Tesla earlier this year they announced they're building this ginormous factory there too. So I think the rich get richer. We'll just put it like that.
That's true.
Elon passed Mr. Bill Gates, and I don't know if you follow, but Elon and Bill Gates go back and forth quite frequently. They don't really like each other.
All the time.
Yeah, Bill Gates called him a space Karen the other day. Thought that was interesting. It's like, whatever. Elon's just gonna keep doing his thing. And Oracle was shocking. Same with Hewlett Packard. These are all leaving pretty much the Bay Area too. So maybe the housing will go down a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think what's going to end up happening is that Texas is going to flip blue, bro. It's going to happen sooner or later. You got Austin and Dallas slowly doing it, Houston already there. And then all of these companies that are, besides HP, which I really don't know much about HP, are mostly companies that have catered towards the liberal people. You know what I mean? Like it's insane. that we're moving towards that, because Texas is one of those people that is like liberty overall, you know, and I like that. I really do kind of like that, you know.
I think it'll turn into a swing state. I don't want to say it'll go full blow. Like it'll be in the conversation with your shitty state, Florida, my shitty state, Ohio.
Ohio.
Like we're always, we don't know what the hell. We're undecided as fuck. We don't know what we want to do. Every election, every single election is something different. Everybody always wants to talk about Ohio, Florida, and then this year Texas was close. And I think I agree with you. I think it's only going to get closer.
I know, man, and people, I don't know. People just always want to trash these states, but they don't understand that at least our votes matter. You know? Like, our votes matter. Like their votes do not matter. Okay, we got a comment real here. We got to put some respect on Ohio.
Go home.
No, go home. We're not going to put some respect on Ohio. Ohio's just trash. You know what I mean? Like. Okay, I'm sorry, President Trump. I will shut up. I apologize. Anyways, let us move on. I mean, those companies, I feel like you should be buying on the stock market right now. At least, maybe not right now. Maybe wait till a little bit of a dip, because when they are moving, they're going to be spending more money. And then once they get there, then they will be surging. But let's talk about one more company that is doing something insane right now. So Warner Brothers. I don't know if you heard this, Mickey, but Warner Brothers is dropping all of their content that they made for 2021 on HBO Max. Same day release for free. Well, not for free. You still got to buy into HBO Max, but same day. So Wonder Woman's coming out here in December. You got a slate of movies coming out in 2021. They're going to hit the streaming service first. First of all, as an avid moviegoer, I am appalled. I am appalled because I would love to see these at the theater, but I mean, I feel like I'm forced to watch it at home now because it's free.
Yeah. First off, I want to say thanks, Morgan, for showing up. At least I have one friend compared to a couple doctor friends. You're the real MVP.
You're the real one.
Yeah, and then additionally. Sounds like you need a bigger TV, Josh, because if you're complaining about watching, you need a better surround sound. Sounds like you need to do some home upgrades, is what I'm hearing out of this.
I feel like I got an 80-inch over here, bro.
Really? That's what he said. Anyways, I think I don't know. You go to the movies for the experience, and then if you get a good movie, then you're really excited. And I think that's true. Like, it sucks. My kids still about movies here, this and that. Disney Plus started this shit when they released Mulan was the first one that they released, and then the pandemic. I can see it going more this way. It totally kills.
But with Mulan, Disney released it at $30 with the app.
That was crazy. And you know what? People pay for it because Disney fucking people were nuts.
But the thing is, Warner Brothers is pushing it on HBO Max for free. No extra money.
I'm just annoyed. Like, we're going to get to this in a little bit, but the fucking subscriptions are out of control. Like, you know how many, like, can we make cable TV great again? Like,
let's talk about that in a second. Bro.
Yeah.
You keep that in mind. But you're 100% right, bro. The subscriptions are insane. Like, I have a plan. Some of my family has some of these subscriptions. I have some of these. We share them. You know what I mean? Like, there's a plan of payment. I mean, it's just insane the way these subscriptions have been going. And now to watch The Office, I have to get the NBC Peacock app. You know what I mean? Like, I want to watch The Office on Netflix, but now I can't do that anymore. You know? But I agree, bro. It's insane. It's too much now. But yeah, I'm actually.
Let's make 10 freaking things that show 10 different things, and then adds up more than my cable TV bill. Like, just stay on. Oh God.
Yeah.
Heated over here.
I mean, we could talk trash about cable. I mean, I think it's way too expensive. It doesn't have enough channels. They put way too many packages in there. You know, screw cable TV. I mean, even DirecTV, satellite TV sucks as well. You know, I mean, anything.
Hey,
I'm a cable cutter, bro. I'm a cord cutter, so I don't have any of that stuff anymore.
I'm a huge cable person. Well, because my dad lives with me too, and he can barely even figure out how to send a text. So I'm not going to explain to him how to stream from his phone. So, but yeah, I mean, it's not too terribly expensive. I think I pay like 140 a month, and that includes my internet and like the Red Zone package, which comes like with Red Zone, NFL Network, and I think like 8 or 9 other sports channels. It's like $4.99 a month, which is like nothing. And then that's like over there, like, oh, let me get this ESPN Plus subscription. Oh, we got
Yeah.
the fight on tonight. We got the UFC fight tonight. I have ESPN Plus. All right, fuck off, buddy. $65, buddy, please, and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to pay for this subscription to pay for the pay-per-view event. ESPN Plus alone is like $35 a year. I think it's $35 a year. And then on top of it, you have to buy every one. I don't know. It's insane. And I still spend the money, so I'm a bitch.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's just the way it's set up. It shouldn't be like that. But anyways, I just want to remind our viewers, man, throw a comment in there, whatever you guys think, whatever you guys want to talk about. We love promoting those comments and talking to you guys about whatever you'd like to highlight. But let's move on to. Have you heard of this video game called Cyberpunk?
No.
Nah. All right. So this is a video game. It came out called Cyberpunk 2077. It's been in the works for like 6-7 years, bro. But there's only one reason I'm not playing it. And that's because I'm broke, bro. I'm broke. I don't have enough money for all this stuff, man. I feel like this game that's coming out on the new platform. I mean, you can play it on the old ones. It's still $60. I know people like to throw money around like that for games like I used to, but it's just not worth it anymore, bro.
So entertain me. What's the game about? What is like it? What do you do?
All right. So really, I've been playing it the free way, which is watching somebody else play it. All right. Because people have been streaming it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll watch. Right. Bruh. So I've been watching somebody else play it. And basically it's about, they're in this future city. I can't tell you even the name. I think it's called New City or something like that. And you basically are in the future and you get hacked by this by this terrorist, a cyber terrorist, and you get hacked by his consciousness. And like, I don't know, it's this whole thing, but it's open world. It's supposed to be super hyper realistic, with like in that world, it's supposed to be super hyper realistic. But I don't know. It's one of those AAA games that makes the company a crap ton of money. You know what I mean? But I really enjoyed it. So, watching, I enjoy it, and not playing.
Man, I just want to say Merry Christmas to the person who hacked my PlayStation account last night at 2 a.m. They got like Mortal Kombat and a couple other things. Woke up this morning and Jocelyn was like, "Hey, you spent like $110 on PlayStation last night." And I was like, "That's when that thing's got dust, and I don't think it's been plugged in like 6 to 8 months." I look at my account. Homie got like Mortal Kombat 12 or something like this, or 11. He picked up a couple other games. I'm like, yeah, you go ahead and call a credit card company. I didn't buy any of that shit. Jesus. So Merry Christmas to that person. Hope you enjoy the games. And fuck you. Damn.
Yeah. So, I mean, basically the thing is, okay, we got something over here. How do you watch people play video games? I don't know. Really, I do it on my free time. I'm a loser. I already know. Go ahead and talk trash about me all you want. It is a very bad trait. I should not be watching other people play video games. I mean, but that's like watching somebody else play basketball. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Okay. They're better at it. They're better at it than I am.
Video games are not a sport. Esports is trash. Like, it is.
You have completely lost it. You don't even know what you're talking about. Esports is a thing. First of all, you cannot say that esports is not a thing if the only game that you are good at and not even barely good at is Rocket League. That's the only thing you could say. But every other game you are trash at. How can you not call it a sport? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not a physical sport, but it's definitely competitive. and you do need very good skills to play it.
Yeah, cool. Keep it on ESPN. The Madden Challenge. Madden Challenge is a great word for it. Not esports. There's nothing sporty about the way you're playing with fucking joysticks with your thumb.
Oh man, she's siding with you. Okay, first of all,
Yes.
look, both of y'all's opinions do not matter. That's all I want to say. Both of y'all don't. It doesn't matter because esports is a thing and it's going to become a sport of the future. 100%. I'm already on the early train. You guys aren't. It's okay. I have a mind that's set in the future. You don't. I apologize. It is what it is.
It's gotta be
Mickey,
a Florida thing.
why do you not believe that oh my God. And we got another person saying I'm with it. First of all the people that are talking trash right now do not play video games professionally. There is so much money to be made. I don't understand how you guys.
There isn't there money. I'm not saying there isn't money. I'm not saying there isn't a market for it. Get the word sport out of it. I had to write. That was probably one of my easiest papers because I'm so passionate about it. For my sports management degree, I got to write. They talk about esports, and is there a market out there? 100% there is.
Look, I'm telling
but it's not a sport. It's not a sport.
It's definitely.
Are you like one of them people who sit there and watch somebody's Twitch and like donate them like $5-10 to watch them? Like,
bro, I haven't spent any money on somebody's Twitch. I mean, I do have buddies that have tried to do the streaming thing, just how we are, that I do support, and I have subscribed to the channels, which do cost a little bit of money, about like $3. But I've never done it to where for somebody else. You know what I mean?
This man pays video.
The future of kids who can't throw a ball. First of all, I am pretty athletic. Okay, just because I like watching other people play video games doesn't mean I'm not athletic. But yeah, I mean, people who play games, in my opinion, professionally have a higher skill than I do, and that makes them not an athlete, but definitely an e-athlete. Somebody who's really good at that game. I don't know, but I'm happy someone called me out because now you're really making me think my life decisions.
Can't believe it took you that long.
I mean, it is what it is. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's move on to the next thing. So anyways, let's talk about our next segment, which I think we are really excited to talk about. Kind of came up with this the last second. But this is a segment that we like to call cancel culture. There's a lot of culture. You know what? I'm just going to play the intro. We'll talk about it afterwards. All right. Mickey over here taking rips off camera.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cancel culture. So we all heard of it. We seen Uncle Ben. We seen Aunt Jemima get the brunt of this. But we seen this culture going around canceling stuff. So what we want to do, me and Mickey, we wanted to do our best part and cancel some things that we think don't belong in 2021. All right. Again, if anybody in the comments, if you guys want to cancel something as well, we'll go ahead and highlight it. But the number one thing that I am going to cancel this year, and no, it's not esports, it's Grey's Anatomy. All right. I already know that Grey's Anatomy is canceled already. Okay. I already know that. But they need to be double canceled. That show has gone on for way too long. It has the worst plot line, and nobody wants to work at the hospital, bro. Everybody dies. It's like the Game of Thrones of hospitals. Like, why is that show still on, bro?
Don't worry. They're coming up with nurses. It premieres, I think, on Monday.
So bro, I do not want to watch that show. Okay, look, I have all the respect to nurses. She said the disrespect. What's up, Dada? Thanks for watching. The disrespect. But no, it's truly disrespect. The contempt I have for that show, 100%. But nurses. So first of all, my wife was telling me about this. I don't know if this is a hot take, but if you're not a nurse practitioner, bro, I mean, why do we have a show about y'all?
Wow.
I know Jocelyn's a nurse. So I I hope Jocelyn's watching the episode because I want to know what she says.
God, I got her upstairs like locked up in her room because she has work at 7. 7 at night.
we got Natalie going saying hater, bro. No, but I'm 100% joking.
No, you're not.
I have all the I am. I have all the respect for all these frontline workers. But some of these shows can get way too much. Like Grey's Anatomy, bro, it has nothing to do with being a doctor or a nurse, like at all. Like, wow. So Natalie throwing the shade. She said, wow, let's cancel trash. Bro, I'm dying. That's a good one.
She's gonna cancel that sponsorship.
No, she can't. It's locked in. I already signed off on the contract. You can't do that. But anyways, what do you got, man? What do you want to cancel for 2021?
So I mean, we kind of got into it a little bit, but my number one thing is I want to cancel subscription-based TV. The whole thing is ridiculous. They got Discovery coming out with Discovery, like what I don't even know what the hell streaming service. It's gonna be like $4 a month. They had the CEO on CNBC the other day, and he's like, "We feel there's a market out there for it because when people put on Discovery Channel, they don't actually watch it. It's just kind of background." And I'm like, "What?
What?"
So they're going, so they're gonna create their own streaming service, and subscriptions are obnoxious. There's so many. I would rather just pay the freaking cable company. I don't have enough time, and I don't talk to my sister enough to set up who's going to have what streaming service so we can knock on each other. Like, I just, no.
Bro, truth, bro. 100% truth. I agree with you, man. It needs to be freaking canceled. I'm just tired of it. We did have Jake come on in. I think this is one of your people, bro. Just so you guys know, the missus playing this on the 75-inch TV. A shout out to people who own a big TV in the living room and Mickey. And we've only talked on the phone, but I feel like this way too in your face of an introduction. Just but enjoying the show. I like to hear it.
That's Jake is Mel's companion.
Oh, really? Okay. Nice to meet you, Jake. Nice to meet you. We also have Dada saying she agrees with Natalie Gomez that they need to cancel this show. You know what? I just want to say we already have our sponsor locked in. We peaked. We had 10 people streaming. We peaked, bro. I mean, we have 10 viewers right now. We're peaking, bro. 2 hearts.
Double digits.
Come on.
Double digits.
Let's go. Double digits. Look, first of all, we don't do this for you guys, all right? We do this for ourselves. Again, like I said, we're very selfish. No, I'm just kidding. But
I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, and I'll be like 10 people.
10. Let's get it. All right, so that's a good one. One thing I want to cancel. Another thing I want to cancel for 2021: 3D movies. Look, nobody liked them when they came out. I hated them. And there was not one good 3D movie. If you can name one good 3D movie, I will shoot you down. 3D movies are trash. They're trash. They should be canceled like 10 years ago when they started doing them. I don't care.
I'm going to have to agree with you because I don't like wearing the glasses. I mean, unless like you're like when you leave the movies, you know how you punch out the lenses and you look like you're a really cool kid? That's about the only time I've ever wore the glasses and liked them. For me, definitely going to have to cancel paper straws. I can't stand paper straws. Shout out to the people in California and that whole state. They do a lot of questionable shit. And the other day I went to someplace in Cheyenne. I was so upset. They gave me a paper straw. It sat in my Coke for like 5 minutes, and then I go to drink and like it's busting out the sides. I'm like trying to do this, and then next thing you know, I'm just taking the straw out, throwing it over my thing. I'm just drinking my Coke. Like, why?
I mean,
you saved the turtle's life. Congratulations.
To tell you the truth, bro, we actually don't have plastic straws in this house. We only have reusable metal straws. But damn you if we have any paper straws. Anyways, we have Paul Gomez, my brother. He's coming on. He's actually been a guest in a future episode. Cancel releasing big movies on streaming service. They are ruining experiences. Bro, I agree. Because I'm telling you right now, if they do release it on HBO, because we talked about this earlier, they do release it on HBO, I'm not going to go watch that movie out in the theaters. I have kids. It's easier for me to watch it here at home for free. So I agree. They are ruining experiences. I mean, I went to go watch Tenet. I went to go watch Tenet with the wife, actually, like during like peak COVID, which people might not agree with. But we went to go watch Tenet, and since the theater was empty, it kind of ruined the experience. There wasn't enough people there to like, make those noises, like, whoa, oh shit, like all that cool stuff, that you usually go for. But
think about if you were like 14, hiding in the back of the movie theater. Like this is a prime time to have some fun. You gotta look at the positives, man, too.
All right, we got Mel. She agrees 3D can go. But what were you saying?
Once you have kids, you kind of look forward to spending like that $10 on a large popcorn and $6 on the movie theater got my money at least once every 2 weeks. And it was for the experience, like 100% what Paul said. Like, it's an experience. Yeah. Like, you go, the kids have fun. The movie theater here, they got the reclining seats and stuff too. Like, the movie could suck, but you can still have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, but I think he's alluding more to the fact of what this comment says. Open up the theaters, enough is enough. I think it's time, especially now with the COVID vaccine coming out, it's time to start slowly opening this country up, man. I think it is time. I think we have to start putting, again, this might be a hot topic, but I think it's time we start putting our best foot forward and we get this country open, at least in certain areas. Maybe not in LA. I heard LA is going crazy, but maybe not in certain areas. I agree, brother. Then we got Melanie coming out. You can't handle paper straws fast. Listen, what if we don't want to drink fast? I mean, what if the drink is a little strong? Like,
not even as a Coke. What if I get a Coke and a water, and I just want some Coke, and I go to touch my water, and I go to drink my water, and it blows out the side on that one too. I'm flagging down the waiter. Can I get another straw? And then too with God damn it, never mind, forgot.
What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah,
what?
Wyoming never closed down, bro. Like, I can go to the bar right now without a mask on and nobody will even look at me. Wyoming is so far right. It's like lockdown doesn't exist. Like, they got stores that say like you do not need to wear a mask when you come in here. It's like you're right to do whatever the fuck you want.
Right? Yeah. Oh my God, Wyoming is just on another level. Wyoming. See what? I don't know. I really don't know. I've never been to Wyoming before. I think I might have been once. Does Yellowstone go through Wyoming?
Yeah, it's at the top.
Okay, so maybe it was Wyoming or Montana, but I was in North Dakota and I went to Wyoming. But that's just like, I call that looking country, where you just go around to look at things. Let's look at this mountain. Let's like, there's nothing to do there besides look at things. But
we're close to Colorado.
Yeah, very close. One thing I want to cancel. I want to cancel meetings that we never had to do in person anyways, that now I have to go sit through a Zoom call for. All right. So before, pre-pandemic, there was these meetings that we had to get together. And I'm like, man, why can't we just do this over the phone? But now that I'm doing it over the phone, I hate it even more. I want to cancel those for 2021. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. My Fridays are for me. And yesterday, I was about to sit through a 2-hour call for no reason, bro. I want to get rid of that. Done.
Do you have to show your face, or is it just like a?
I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But I just don't want to worry about it. I want to be able to take my days off when I have to take my days off. You feel me? Like, I'm tired of it. I mean, I know you don't understand this right now, Mickey, because you don't have a job. Because you're just waiting to get to start your job. God, he's walking out. Do you have anything else you want to cancel for 2021?
Nah, I'm good, man. There's the rest of it. It's just dumb stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Well, I do have one more thing. We'll end the podcast with this. I want to cancel interstate rest area bathrooms, bro. The other day, I had to stop by and get gas on the interstate. And no joke, bro. I really had to go. And I had to hover, no joke, hover over this toilet and I'm a long pooper, bro. I'm a long pooper. I had to hover for like 15, 20 minutes over this toilet. It was not funny, bro. I was about to die, man. I'm pretty sure. Nope, bro. I did enough leg, quad, and hamstring exercises for the year, bro. And I was using my ab muscles to push. You know what I mean? Like, never again, bro. Never.
Solid
I need
visual.
to cancel. I need to cancel this interstate rest area bathroom because it's insane. But we have our people that are watching. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. But we have our people watching. They have a couple things they want to cancel as well. Anything Kardashian needs to go. I agree. I do agree. There's only one Kardashian thing that I don't want to go away. And that is Kim Kardashian has this thing where she helps people who've been wrongly convicted to get out of jail. I actually do like that. But everything else, I agree. Needs to go.
YouTube stars, they need to go.
Bro, we need to get into that spot. They need to go, and we need to get in. You know what I mean? Like, we trying to make some money. And then Paul says, cancel Peacock. I don't want to download it, and they are going to get – I know, bro. I was talking about this earlier, bro. This is so stupid that they're going to be able to get this the Office. I would love to just turn on Netflix and just watch The Office instead of having to log into a new app. But it is what it is.
I feel the way you feel about Grey's Anatomy, about The Office.
Bro, you have lost it, bro. That has to be a whole separate podcast that we figure out why the hell you don't like The Office.
I don't have that sense of humor. It's terrible. It's really cringy. Look, the camera angles are terrible. Like, I'm just confused.
My commander-in-chief is telling you to shut up, bro. I'm sorry.
No, can't do it. That's when the wife puts on The Office, it's time for bed. That's what that is.
You are fake news.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, man, The Office is where it's at. It is where it's at. It's probably the best comedy show on TV, or was on TV.
I've never rewatched Prison Break 1,000 times.
Bro, Prison Break it's good for the first time, but then after that it's terrible. It's like, especially season 3, after they break out of prison, you're like, what is this show good for anymore? What is going on now?
Bro, they got
you like season 3?
I like
so they get thrown back in, and they had the whole plan because they knew from the beginning they were going to get thrown back in prison. I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan.
Okay, cool.
I'd rather watch The Office a million times over.
Cool.
All right, so all right. Well, this wraps up episode 2. I mean, we're trying to keep it short, but we just run our mouths. I think that's the issue. We just like running our mouths.
This episode was so long, I would have had to go through at least 4 or 5 paper straws. That's how bad.
hey, you heard that, Mel? He had to go through 4 or 5. But anyways, thanks for showing up, everybody. Oh, we got one more comment before we go. Cancel podcasts that are based on specific shows from the past. I'm reminiscing. I don't have time to watch so many old shows. I agree, man. I don't like. I used to watch those rewatch podcasts, and sometimes it just gets a little too crazy. Because then they start picking apart every little thing. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm Thick Mick.
And we're super happy that you guys were here. If you want to leave a comment, leave a like, whatever you can, subscribe, whatever you can do for us so that we can keep growing this channel because we just love broadcasting what we talk about. Again, this is Trash Talk, and we will see you Monday. We'll figure it out. We'll post. We'll drop a post or something.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, everybody. It's been fun as always, too, Josh.
All right. You have a good one, brother. Bye.